Hello, everybody. This is Stephanie. Listen, I had to pull my hair back. It's still mine. I had to pull this back. It was in my face. I can't take it. Anyway, this is Stephanie. I am from Stephanie's Kitchen, and I am getting ready to make my dinner, which is pork steaks. And I got these steaks from QVC. I was watching them one day, and because they're full of protein, about 30 something grams, I think, per steak. I think that's a good thing that I can eat for dinner. So I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna let you see what I am doing. All right, let's get to it. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna make some Parmesan crusted pork steaks is what they're called. And this is what they look like, boneless pork steak, okay? A lot of protein for me. And that's what I'm trying to do to myself these days. This is one egg with a little splash of some milk in it. And I am going to add some Italian breadcrumbs. Throw them in this bowl right here. I didn't want to use real bowl because I feel like cleaning it up. That's why. I don't feel like cleaning it up. So this is Italian. It's the end of this one, and it has some salt in it, I believe. Yes, this has some sodium in it, so we gonna be okay with the sodium. We're not doing too much there. I'm gonna also add, plus the sodium is coming from here. Saying the sodium is coming from here also. So I'm going to put some in this bowl too. All right, that's what we're doing. And I'm going to season these because, layers of seasoning is always the best, okay? First, I'm going to season, put a little onion powder right on top, on both sides, of course. Some onion powder is on here. I'm going to put some pink Himalayan black pepper and garlic on here, and whatever I put here, I'm going to put in the egg mixture too. Okay, so some of this stuff. This stuff is good because it kind of got everything you want in it, and it got some salt in it. But I mean, that's between this salt and this salt. It's kind of all the salt we got up here. I got the Spain spice. I'm using all in all, and it does have just a tinge of salt, but not really anything. So, which is why I love Spain spice. So I'm gonna put some Spain spice on both sides here too. And this is called Like Sweet, Like Smoky. It's by Tabitha Brown. And it is, it really is pretty good. So it got a little smoky taste, and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna add a little of this Tabitha Brown on here too. Yep, I want my pork chop to taste pretty good. So I'm gonna sprinkle it in here, a little bit in here. And I wanna do the same thing for the garlic. Some garlic in here too. I should be finished with this garlic by the time I'm done. Some onion powder, same thing here, almost done with that. And what else I put? I'm not gonna put the Himalayan salt in it, but I am gonna put the Spain spice in here. I'm not gonna put the Himalayan salt, but the Spain spice, yes. All right, so I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm going to dip this first into the egg mixture, then second into the breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and I mixed them together. I did mix it up with a fork, so, it's not going to just be like one side. You have to mix it all up, okay? Next, and I also made sure to get the seasoning on all sides of this meat, okay? First, it's going into the egg mixture. I like flavor, so I am hoping that this got some flavor in it. And then I want to get it in to the Parmesan and breadcrumbs panko, whatever you have, just use what you got, you know. So I'm gonna put it in here. And I could have used a bigger plate, but I just don't feel like cleaning up. I'll clean the counter when I'm done. So this is what you do. So you put it in. I got 3 pieces here for me and Perry. It should be enough for us. And then I'll have some salad with it that I made yesterday. And I'm done with dinner. So how about that? That'll make me done with dinner. And I'm done. All right, and put this one on. And then the last one, I have just enough. So I can pick it up with this hand. And I can get the rest of this. The egg mixture is like glue. So you want to get it on here so that your Parmesan and breadcrumbs will stick. So I'm going to do it this way. Got it up here. Got it done. I've been wanting to try this recipe for a while, but I've been kind of busy and I never even got to it. So I cleaned my freezer out the other day and I saw it in there and I was like, you know what, I'm making this. So that's what I'm doing today and showing you guys that I am doing that. So now that it's all breaded, and I'm going to take you to the stove. I got my Le Croissant pan out and I am putting a little bit of vegetable oil in this pan. Then I am going to turn it on. And so the heat gets kind of hot. I'm not going to put too much in here. I'm only going to get the sides brown. I'm going to take the meat out. I'm going to get the oil out. And then I'm going to put it into the oven until it's done. And the internal temperature is about 140. And I'll tell you how long that takes, but you can watch me at the moment. All right, the oil looks like it's shimmering a little bit. Let me try it. Okay, let me try it. Yeah, I hear a sound. That sounds like it's gonna be okay. So I only got 3, which is cool. These 3 will fit in this pan pretty nicely. And I'm just gonna let them get brown. So maybe like a minute on one side, maybe a minute or so on each side. Okay, that's been a minute and a half, and I'm already smelling them. They smell good. Look how brown that is. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Do this side. Come on, get out. Okay. And the last one. There we go. Isn't that beautiful right there? Okay, I'm going to put it in, like, stay this side for maybe another 2 minutes. I want to make sure also that the sides of it get brown, too. So after this side is done, I'm going to just make sure my sides are also brown. Okay, that's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to take a look at what it looks like on that side. Beautiful. Beautiful. And actually, because the way this pan is, the Le Croissant pan that I have here, you know, it got the size pretty good. I think it's the shape of my pan right now, but it got the size pretty good, and that's what I wanted to make sure of, and it did really a good job. You use this sometimes. All right, look at that. It's beautiful. All right, now we'll turn it off. And I'm going to actually get these out of here, put them on here, and then I'm going to clean up this oil in here because we don't need the oil anymore. It got what it got to have, and that's all you need. And get it out of here. That's all we need. All right, cleaning this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I cleaned the pan. Nothing else is in there. Got most of that oil out. And I poured it in. I poured it in this cup here. That's where the oil is. And guess what? It's going to sit here, cool off, and then I'm going to dump it in the garbage. Because it ain't going to sink. And that's what you got to do. So I only used a little bit of oil, obviously. I'm putting it back in here. These pork chops right back in here. And my oven is on 350 already. And it's ready to do what I gotta do. As you see, it's still hot. So I'm gonna move back a little bit here so you can see me. I'm gonna open the oven. And not only am I opening the oven, okay, I'm opening the oven. I got my mitts on, and because this thing is still hot, and it will be hot. I'm putting this in the oven until it's like 140 degrees, and then I'll come out. You know what I'm going to do before I do that? Actually, before I actually put it in, just want to see where we are, so I have an idea how much more time I need to keep that in. Seems to be at 120. Yeah, it's 129. But this pan is really hot. Seems like it's at 120. Right, it ain't gonna take long. Yeah, it's almost done. So I'm gonna put it in for about 5 minutes and see where we at, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. You give it 5 more minutes in the oven and we'll see where it's at. I might even turn it down to 250. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. It, of course, is already at 250 because it's at 350. So I turned it down. I'm going to keep it in maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to take a look and see what she look like. Okay. Here it goes. It's in. I'm going to set my timer up here for 5 minutes. And I'm going to press start. I will be back. My timer went off. Let me check it out. Let's see what's in here. I hear it still cooking in here, which is fine. I hear it bubbling and stuff. Just want to see where you're at. I'm not gonna go down deep because the pan is hot itself. 130, 3, 35. And you, how are you? You're definitely feel like you're done. The thicker one is done. It's not done. The thicker one needs a little more time. This one's just about right. It's really just about right. Okay. What I'm 138. What I'm gonna do, let me check you one more time. Let's see. You 144 now. Yeah, you done. Just sit here. You got done. Okay. You know what? I'm done. It's done. What I'm gonna do is let it sit for 5 minutes or so. Check the temperature again. That should bring the rest of the temperature up, and it should be good. It should be really good. So I'm gonna get my salad together, and I'm gonna show you a plate. Okay? Oh, and where is it? And by the way, those pork steaks from Rastelli come with this butter, with this flavored butter, Tuscany herb. I'm going to put a little of that on mine so we can see how it tastes, because you know I'm going to show you how it tastes. I may give you a happy dance, okay? But this is what I'm going excuse me. This is what I'm going to add on it, and I'm ready to eat my dinner. Okay, guys, this is done. I took another temperature check. The thicker one, it needs about 5 more minutes before I would really like it, but these are done, okay? So I am gonna put them on a plate because me and Perry can still eat. All right, I'm gonna put these on a plate. Yeah, put them on a plate. This one is absolutely done, and so is this one. They're done. And what I'm gonna do is put a little of this herb butter, flavored butter, Tuscany herb on here, and open it up. That's what it look like. Let me get this open. I'll put a little of this on each one, which should be fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Probably should have put this on before before it kind of cooled down. Well, you know, it'll be all right. By the time I really eat it, it'll get melted. So, all right, I have put it in the microwave just for 30 seconds or so to make sure that the butter kind of melts on here. So I think this one's going to be mine. That one's going to be Perry's. I'm going to take a taste. Cut it. It's done. Look at that. It's done. Get a little bit of that butter on it, and you're gonna look at me. Let's try it. Let's try it. I am kind of hungry. Let me tell you something. That's very good. It's really very good. Very good. And I tell you, I like at the moment, period, I really realize that sometimes I'm eating stuff with a lot more starch in it because it's got pasta or something like that in it. Stuffing, you know, like stuffed salmon, and you know, that's not exactly what I probably should be eating. I'm going to eat it anyway sometime, but I have to be careful. I really got to be careful. So I'm trying this, and it is delicious. I deserve the happy dance. It's really good. It is. I'm hungry, but it's good. Really good. So if you never made any pork steaks before, you know, try them. These are good. Full of protein. It's good protein. And they're good. It didn't take me no time to make. Really, now honestly, it didn't take any time at all. If I wasn't taping, I'd be done in, you know, 15 minutes or so. So that wasn't really bad. Go try some. Anyway, let me take another bite. I know you'll like to see me do the dance. It's good. All right, guys. Mwah. Thank you very much for stopping in and saying hey to me. I do appreciate it. All go out and have a good day. And love you guys. Talk to y'all later.